All right, y'all. That episode 6, Power Book 2 Go Season 3, which I think, because, man, I like the ending where Monet was seeing, like, Lorenzo's ghost. He was like, yeah, the kids, they're going to find out about it. And I wish he would have said, like, some line like, yeah, once when the kids find out about this, like, I make sure I keep a seat, like, I keep a nice warm seat for you. Like, I don't know. I wish he could have said something like that, but the ghost of what she was seeing was like, yeah, he still loved her after everything that she did, which is true because once when they find out about like, okay, like more information, which only person that would really know is Kane. Kane is the only person that knows because when they was in the car and he was like, yeah, you had some questions, but then she picked up on it and she was like, oh well, you kept secrets, you kept your father's secrets, so technically, both knew. And then she was like, yeah, you're wondering if you're gonna be next. And then Kane was looking at her, and it's like, yeah, because Kane knew. So, and it's gonna piss him off to know that Monet is still favoring Drew. But it's crazy because it's a lie. It's a big old lie where she picked Drew and said, well, we're gonna keep this between us. And then at the funeral was like, yeah, Drew did the right thing. Basically saying that, yeah, Lorenzo still chose Drew, and I'm gonna choose Drew, and it's gonna piss off Kane even more because now he's gonna feel unwanted again and unaccepted despite Monet using these manipulations. It's crazy because, like I said, it's like you can compare her to like Raquel, but damn, it's like damn, you can kind of compare it because this whole manipulations and playing sons against sons and fathers against sons and all this lies and shit like she's doing. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And then we got Tariq and Effie. Tariq finally gets to know the question. Well, not know the question. He already knows, but it was like, oh, he was trying to get her to like explain when it was in the car. And it's good that we got a little bit of backstory on Effie where I guess she was molested as a kid and her mother married her molester, which is crazy. I was like, damn. Damn. See, I don't know. All these damn like similarities because I kind of know somebody who's in that situation. Kind of know somebody who's in that same situation too, and it was just nuts to me. Then it was crazy, but I was just like, okay. And then Tariq was like, you gotta tell me the truth. And he's like, oh, you gonna pull out a gun on me? Like the way he drove up, it was like, one of those scenes in the movie where the person is about to die, but they don't know they're about to die. But then when they get closer and closer to the edge, they're like, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm getting scared. It was something like that. And he like trying to figure out like what's going on to at least tell him the truth. But she told him that, yeah, she basically killed Lauren, which is not true. And he was like, you know what, we done. Fuck you, I'm going. Find your way back. And then he goes back with Diana. But before that part, like Diana and I guess Salim, they was talking. Now, Salim, what he was speaking was true because, yeah, you in that environment with the family, the whole murder. I get what he was trying to do, but it was the wrong timing because grief. She just lost her father, and then look what happened. Tariq goes to see her, try to talk some things out. And then that's when they kind of do their thing. And then Effie knocks on the door and like, oh yeah, we could do this thing. Let's not tell Tariq. Open the door. Hi, Effie. I said, all right, comment down below. I want y'all to comment down. Do y'all think that was a cool move that what Tariq did, or you believe that's some bullshit or some bitch shit that he did? I don't know. I'm kind of torn between this. I really am. Cause I don't know. That's some shit a woman would do. I don't know. Like, I'm torn between this. I don't know if I like this idea what he did. I don't know. I feel like he should have just did his due and then just left. Not just be there. I don't know. But he goes to the grave later. He goes to the grave and he talks to Raina because everything is falling apart. He don't know who he can trust. Him and Brayden had that little scuffle, that little fight. And as I said before, him fighting his friend doesn't count. He needs to fight other people for him to even do anything. But Brayden tells him Kane knew and this and that, and then he goes to confront, Effie about it, and she tells him. But then later on, where he goes to talk to Kane, Kane was just like, oh yeah, But I like how Kane was asserting his authority, which is good on him to do because he was like, yeah, like we need these people because Tariq was trying to kick out both Effie and Braden after he knew because he was pissed, but it was the wrong thing to do at the moment because you're still under Norma's thumb, so you can't really do anything. And then when Braden goes to see Kane about like the whole, well, no, because Kane called in Braden because he was like, oh, about Lorenzo's insurance and try to make the money legit, and that's when they was talking, and he was just like, why would you allow him to do that when you was the one that took the rap for him? And then that whole Stansfield thing, which Kane was making a point. He did make an interesting point about that because that was true. And then he said, yeah, the reason why Tariq isn't going to do anything to me like that, because he's like, yeah, because you know you would try to kill him. He's like, yeah, damn right I try to kill him. But I'm like, I mean, it is true. He would try, but I don't know. It's just, in that situation, it's just like, you know, times like that, you kind of want to slightly root for Tariq to stand his ground, but it's like, we understand Kane's part as well, but man, I said, Jesus, man. But then we seen, like, later, Drew talking to Gordo and about, like, yeah, trying to get revenge. And, like, Gordo, he got them puppy dog guys. Like, yeah, man, I just killed your father last night and shit. But yeah, I still help you, though, to get this revenge that didn't really happen. And then he went out, he sought this plan out to go after the Russians. Okay? He gets the plan done. And then that's when, at the funeral, that's when the Russians retaliate. Shootout breaks out. Then you see, like, Jenny and Blanca, like, they got the picture of Diana, like, putting the drugs into, like, the safe. I said, damn it, why she didn't look out? But I forget, because she wasn't informed. That's the thing. Everybody else is, okay, no, I can't say that because they're not informed either. Yeah, nobody's really informed about it. It's just like when they put the cameras up, but they got her down. So I'm like, oh boy, what they gonna try to do for Diana? What's she gonna be saying? You know, like what's she gonna be saying? But see, here's the thing though. This is why I think it would make an interesting play, because if Diana finds out the truth about what happened, then it could be easy for Monet to get pinned for this. It could be real easy for her to get pinned for this. But, see? But who knows? But I strongly think it's a possibility it could work, but I don't know. But, damn, man. When Tariq went to go visit Raina and they was talking, and that's when he was just like, he wasn't sure. And then the grandma was like, yeah, you know, you're going to end up like your father. You need to leave this game, which I think he literally tried to do, but it worked because it's like now she's safe. Obi was like, wait, what's going on here? Like, now I gotta keep a restriction on you, because what was you trying to do? Because Obi knows that Tariq is smart and he clever, so he knew he was up to something. But now that she's gone, the grandma is gone, and she's with his mom and his sister, they basically safe. But here's the thing, even if Tariq would have went with her, I think Normal probably could have still found her. Them and then killed every single one of them, which I think, because I'm like, it's not a bad idea to leave, but then at the same time, Normal probably would have tried to find them. I mean, she seems like the type of woman that got connections and resources, so it might have not been that long until she would have found them, but now that's a thing. But I like the fact that Tariq and Braden, they was talking at the end that we need each other. We got some sort of information or clue on, we got to figure out like where's Noma's daughter, so that way we can get to her and try to like get from under this. But damn, man, it's so many like twists and turns here. But I kind of hope that we do see like Lorenzo's ghost further on, because Monet needs to see this, because this is technically her fault, and she got Lorenzo killed despite her lying to Kane, saying husband for over 20 years. Why would I do that? But you technically did. So ultimately, I'm strongly looking at Monet going to prison for this, because the concept of lies in jail was brought up a lot in this episode, because when Tariq was in the car with Effie and he was explaining to her that, yeah, he killed his father, I was like, oh, okay. So that part. And then he killed his father, and then he killed Ray Ray. And he talked about that, and he was like, it was like a spiraling trend of everything to just fall apart, which was true, because partially it's his fault, because he was still rolling with Kanan and then everything else, and then he didn't listen to his father. So partially, yeah, it's really his fault that everything kind of like fell apart, which the grandma was explaining at the funeral, that, yeah, it's his fault that everything fell apart. So he has no one else but to blame but himself on there. So, but yeah, I really did like that though, because like I said, is really talking about the concept of who could go to jail, what can happen. Because you seen when Sax was talking to Lauren and he was explaining to her, he was like, yeah, don't you know that I was trying to go after Tommy Egan, James St. Patrick, Tosh. I was trying to go after all of them. And the fact is that, yeah, Tariq was doing drugs before high school, and yeah, he was selling and this and that, and technically he got his sister killed. It was just a lot of these things that she didn't know, but he didn't try to have her killed. That's the thing. He didn't want that. He wanted her to be safe. He didn't want her to get killed. But it was Effie was the one to have done it because she was in love with Tariq, and again, Tariq couldn't do it. He tried to have her be safe, but then Kane was the one to say, well, no, I want her dead. But ultimately, it was a really fucked up, sticky situation that just fell apart. But now, oh my God, yo, the next episode gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy because now Sax is he has no choice because Jenny is strong arming him, where she's like, well, I could pin you for everything. I could do this, I could do that. So I don't know. Things ain't gonna look good for Jenny. I feel like Jenny might get a slight victory, but I don't think she's gonna get all of it. She probably might get fucked in the end, which I'm kind of hoping for, because Jenny been moving like a bitch. She been moving like a bitch. So I'm like, I don't know, man. And then Blanca's just chilling. She's just chilling and just waiting to like Pablo full force where she gonna go after Tommy. So she's just chilling. But overall, what y'all guys think about this episode? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all in the next one.